Hi guys, it's Disha with Frequency Fit, and before I forget, if you don't mind, I would love it if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel. It helps the algorithm quite a bit, and I'm actually trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers, so I've got a little ways to go. It'd be really helpful if you could click those two things. Thanks. Today I'm going to talk to you about the frequencies, the energies for October 31st through to November 6th, and they are megas. We've got new chapters sort of beginning now. We've finished October, we're into a new month, we've finished Libra season, and we're now fully into Scorpio season. Libra is all about peace and harmony, but a little bit of the shallow end of the pool, and Scorpio is a deep dive into the deep end of the pool. So we're kind of diving into the muck, the deepness, the shadow side, which isn't always tons of fun, but we're kind of uncovering that stuff so that we don't have to revisit it anymore. Mars went retro yesterday, October 30th. So Mars sort of symbolizes, or is a lot of anger, frustration, aggravation, and because it's gone retro, and Mars has a 2-year cycle, so it's gone retro starting yesterday, and we're going to be feeling some heavy-duty effects of that this week. So that can really stir up like repressed anger. So things that maybe we shoved down that we didn't deal with at the time, or maybe reoccurring patterns and things like that. So if you're not feeling it, which you probably will, and people around you will be feeling it. So key to this week will be to try to move any of that anger energy, any of the frustration, anger, and agitation out of the body system so that it doesn't get stuck. A lot of anger issues can be housed in like the first and second chakras. So depending on what you mix it with, like if you mix anger with lack of hope, then you can slide into depression. Whereas if you mix anger with hope, it's passion. So anger in itself isn't a bad energy to have. It's just whatever you mix it with will be the loaf of bread, as I like to call it, whatever ingredients you're mixing with it that we end up having. So we want to move those lower vibrational anger frequencies where we might mix it with victimhood or jealousies or frustrations or lack of hope. We want to move that out of our body so that we can actually have that anger, harness it, and feel empowered. So a very powerful time to be doing that kind of work, and anything that any tools you have in your life, whether it's breath work, movement, kickboxing, anything like that that can really work through that energy will be really beneficial for you this week. So you need to ask yourself, will I let anger empower me or destroy me? Another thing that we have going on right now is the beginning of November, which is Tuesday. So we have a whole new chapter. It's bringing perhaps also a little bit more of a feeling of relief and moving forward. We have some conflicting energies, so part of it is feeling like we want to move forward really quickly, but we actually can't just yet. We might have this, and this could stir up this frustration. We might have this feeling of being held back or a little bit stuck. But what's happening is we are being held back for a reason, because we're uncovering the muck. We're revealing these things so that when we do, so it's kind of like we're still going to have like aha moments, epiphanies, where all of a sudden something's going to make sense, where maybe in the past you gave away your power, or in the past, you had a certain relationship, be it job or a person or a situation that maybe was not for your highest good, and that pattern has repeated itself, whether it's with the same person or a new person, so that we can actually see it at a whole new level. And so you're going to be having these little aha moments here and there. So it's not like a big uncovering of seeing everything and the grand picture of everything. It's going to be little pieces, little aha moments. And the pieces, P-I-E-C-E-S, are going to help us to have more internal peace, P-E-A-C-E. So with the Scorpio energy, it's very internal. We're traveling deep inside of ourselves. It also kind of brings with it this feeling of wanting to retract, be a hermit, not have a lot of contact with the outside world. However, right now it would be good to still connect with those where we feel safe. So try not to isolate yourself too much as these things are being uncovered and we're redefining new ways of doing things, or maybe doing completely new things, new jobs, new careers, new relationships. We're going to be strategizing how we can make those things happen. So what do we need to do to get like from point A to point B? So now's the time to reveal that to yourself, come up with those strategies, and then it will come into effect, in the future at some point in time. So not so much maybe sitting and writing. We want to try to stay a little bit out of our left brain. So any ways that you can dive into your right brain, your artistic side, be it painting or collecting leaves and coloring on them, or any, creating music, singing, anything like that will be really helpful to sort of relieve the pressure that our brain might be feeling from all of these energies that are wanting us to move forward and come up with a solution right away. But we're actually not going to be able to do that just yet. And that's okay, because like I said, we need to get all of the puzzle pieces in order to get the big picture. So it would not be beneficial to actually like totally indulge forward with only a couple of the puzzle pieces in revelation. We're going to have to be giving up this feeling of controlling everything in order to move forward. So if you are feeling a lack of control with a situation, with your environment, then you can always do things that actually where you do have control over them, whether it's like organizing your kitchen or doing your laundry or cleaning, things that you do have control of will actually feed that part of your body that needs to have control, because we're not going to have a lot of control. Things are going to be zigging and zagging. We might have some detours, but we're still going to get to the destination, just maybe not the way we thought we were going to, at least right now. And so be very open to that and guide your day, your week, so that you can feel as stable and secure as you can. Root chakra is still very triggered, when we're not feeling stable in our world, when we don't feel like we have control, these kinds of things. The fight, flight, or freeze is very much activated, very triggered. So, find ways where you do feel in control. Find spaces where you do feel in control. I highly recommend listening to frequencies at night that are going to support your root chakra, or your heart chakra, depending on what's being churned up. And you can reach out to me if you would like me to send you some tracks or some suggestions as to what you can listen to. You can have it very light in the background. Your plants and animals will benefit from it as well. And all in all, it should be a very transformational time. All of November is a very transformational time. So try to enjoy it where you can. Be open to some of these things that are being churned up, because perhaps it will be the last time they're churned up. And we're creating new ways of being. We're creating new ways of interacting. And with that, we're having to let go of the old. So letting go, still quite a theme as we're rounding out this month and this year. And really doing a lot of deep diving, especially this week. So hope to see you soon, and I am always here for you if you need to reach out, and have a great week. सुख कर ले जाए
सुख कर ले जाए, दुख पर